Yes, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. So, we came home around 6 something or 5 something, right? And then, what's that?
On the way home, we saw an old woman
With
who
three,
was standing in a little bit disheveled and strange looking, very dark face. But it was spooky. It was spooky, and she turned her back on us when we passed, and right up here in the hills, in the mountains, if you're going along the road, it's a courtesy, if you know the person, to give them a ride down to the highway. But if they turn their back on you as you pass, it's like saying that they don't want a ride for whatever reason. It's their choice. And that's what the woman did. She turned her back on us. But before she did, she was very disheveled, hair unkempt is the word, I think. And she turned her back on us.
and she got three dogs. Two of that is black. So that's why we're a bit scary. So usually there's a motorcycle here for it's around 8:38. You know, we don't have a signal in our house, you know, so we just decided to go down. Is that a sidecar, Mahal? Oh, that's the one.
Two motorcycles, I
Yeah,
think.
that's the one that's gonna pick up.
What?
That's the one that's gonna pick up the lechon. Wait.
Ay, good evening, ma'am.
Oh!
Pagkuha, Miss Baboy.
Oh, sige, alas 10 ugma ha!
Oh, kanang, why, sa sinta, ma'am, kuan lang, katong 48 kilos ra.
Oh, pwede ra?
Okay na ta?
Oh, nga, murag, si Tinta, ito kapin ang baboy ni Jik.
Si Tinta?
Oh, maluto ka to?
Ang ano lagi hindi,
Oh.
basta ka mo.
Oh, sige. Salamat. Be.
Ito lang eh.
Oh.
Watch out for the white lady.
Yeah, so we will having a feeding tomorrow. You know, so we usually order lechon on the barangay. And then we got the pig of Jessica. You know, so they're selling their pig, so we're just gonna use that for the lechon tomorrow. So we're hoping for good weather tomorrow, so we're able to feed another island that we really love to go back.
Feed.
Yeah, feeding.
Feed.
Feeding.
Honey, I have a reasonable command of the English language. We're not feeding anybody.
What?
Okay? We're feeding.
Feeding. We're gonna have feeding.
A feeding.
Yeah, so we went there before because supposedly we're gonna do a lot of our students bring there for Christmas party. That's the plan. You know, together with feeding. That's before the typhoon, you know, so because it's a kind of mixed Christmas party, so we went there with some of our students, you know, to check the area and at the same time for a little Christmas, you know. But then what our plan is to bring everybody because we got 40 students, you know, so that we supported in their education program, under our education program. And then Terence and I watching, you know, because we sleep there in that resort. And then Terence and I watching while all the kids have been playing simple, without thinking, without what do you call that, worrying for tomorrow, you know. So Terence said, oh, let's go back here. I said, yeah, I love to go back here to do some feeding. You know, so now that's the plan. And then typhoon is really bad typhoon, you know. So now it's already January, so we already do the feeding program in Nasing, what's the other one, Pandanon, Noknokan, Gindakpan, and also some areas here in the mainland. But we really love to do the feeding in the island. It's because the satisfactions of like everybody able to eat, you know, like when we've been in the sand, you know, in the seaside, everybody has been gathering, you know, and then it's a kind of, wow, how many is this? is it 400, 500, you know, but the feeling of the kids saying their smile, their excitement, you know, that's our reward, you know. That's our reward of hard work together with our students, cooking bami, cooking rice, you know, cooking bula-bula, having the juice together, you know. So and for the half day, and then another half day, that's the where we go straight to the island, you know. So my last experience on the island is when we do the, what do you call that, darling, swimming, right? I've been
Yeah, sure.
that's crazy.
She went and sat with 2 or 3 of the others of the students. She went and sat on the outriggers while the boat was in motion, crossing from one island to another, so way out into the ocean. And of course she fell off, and I watched her disappear into the distance. We did a huge circle round, which is what you do, but we threw a plastic sealed plastic container out to her, which actually she never had time to get because we got to her quicker than that. So yes, you were saying, honey.
And then what do you call that? Because what I did is I'm trying to jump. I jump, you know, with holding the 2 bamboo, you know, they call it katig. But the current of the water is very strong, and I was not able to hold.
You
know?
tried to jump?
No, I didn't jump. I tried to hold because I'm sitting down in the edge, right? So I'm trying to transfer holding the another 2 bamboo, you know. So what I did, I tried holding the 2 bamboo, but the current of water filled in my legs, so and that's where I didn't able to hold it, you know. I didn't anticipate the current of the water.
Really?
You know, when the boat is running, you know. So now the other thing that I noticed is I didn't able, and when I go up my head, the boat is already a little bit farther, you know. And that's where I got, and the wave is starting to get bigger, you know. So what I did, I calmed myself, you know. I calmed myself because if I know in my mind that if I get panic, I will be out of, what do you call that, darling? Your mental,
you'll be out of budget.
mental your decision making, you know, that you are scared that there's a big waves and there's a lot of, you know. So I'm trying to do the waves, trying to make sure that I will not be getting tired, you know, my leg, my shoulder, and you know. So, and then finally one of our students saw me that I was not even able to I was not been in the boat anymore, you know.
You were conspicuous by your absence.
Yeah. So it's a very nice experience to me.
Very nice.
Yes.
Crazy.
And I just realized that it's not.
Of course you are. You were sitting on the outrigger.
And I just realized that I still have a purpose in my life that I need to fulfill.
Yeah.
Right.
Your main one from now on should be in trying not to get drowned.
Yeah. You know. So that's it. So that's our final.
We never saw that weird lady again. With the 2 dogs.
I never saw that
in
lady.
the dirty grey dress.
We've been here for 8 years, and I never saw that lady, or never been what do you call it? I didn't saw where she came from, or even here. I didn't saw her. So that's why I said to them, so I didn't know her. I know some people. So finally we're in the main road. So have a great day. It's just kind of video just in case there's some vampire. Bye bye.